Hi everybody, my name is Kathy Higginson. I'm a sales director with Mary Kay and wanted to make just a quick video for my clients and also my team to be able to share, to give a little bit more information about how our company works and a little bit about our team and help us all kind of plant seeds out there, find some maybe hidden entrepreneurs within our circle, and just to get the word out about the great thing that we have going. I have found in my 25 years of being with this company, October 2019 is my 25-year anniversary with Mary Kay. I have found that my happy clients are some of my best source of referrals for new clients and new team members. So I definitely wanted to just put this out here and give some information. So thank you. If you are kind of doing a favor for one of my team members and listening to this information to give your feedback, I just really appreciate that. So thank you so much. So just a couple quick things. Basically, I'm going to give some facts about our company, kind of give my brief story and experience with the company, and just kind of explain how it all works with you. We have been around, y'all, for 56 years. We originated out of Dallas, Texas, and Mary Kay Ash was actually a single mom, and she supported her children through direct sales, through a direct sales company. That's how she made a living, y'all, as a single mom. And she found herself just really frustrated that she knew that if she would have been the one in charge, she really could have done things differently. So at her retirement, she kind of sat down and thought about how, she had built a geographic territories, and then it was taken from her when she had to move. She would train men, and then they would go on to surpass her because she wasn't allowed to be promoted because she was a woman and things like that. And so she wanted to basically write a book. And when she wrote the book on everything she would have kind of changed, she realized that it was an awesome format for a company. So she literally bought the patent on the skincare products she was already using on her own face and started this company with $5,000 in life savings. By then she was already middle-aged, and everybody told her, her accountant, her banker, everybody said, "You're crazy, you're gonna go broke, this is never gonna work." But she believed so much in women empowering one another. And if you go into a situation to truly build somebody up and to serve them, that magic happens. And wow, was she ever right. We are now a global force in skincare and cosmetics globally, y'all, in over 40 countries all over the world. We continue just to contend at the very top of the top in skincare and cosmetics, and we are not done. We are innovating new cutting edge products all the time, and it is just so fun to represent this line. And to take you back, I have been using Mary Kay skincare since I was in middle school. I'll just put it out there to you. I'm 48 years old, and when I was in middle school, I lived in Minneapolis. I was raised in Minneapolis, and my mom had adult acne, and she was not a big makeup person at all, but somebody referred her to Mary Kay, and the Mary Kay skincare cleared up her adult acne. And so she faithfully had my sister and I on a Mary Kay skincare regimen from a very young age. Well, we developed an amazing relationship with the woman who was our beauty consultant at the time. And so she became like a friend of the family. And I learned at that point the power of relationships and service. So fast forward, I was a young mom in my early 20s, and I went to this family friend and bought some foundation. And she looked at me and she said, "You really should come with me and hear about this business." Well, at that time, my son was 3. I was a young mom, and I was working full-time at a retail clothing store. So I was really, the shift work, the weekends, the holidays. I saw women move up into management, and then it's like the store owned them. And I just felt really stuck and didn't have a lot of opportunity. And so I thought, what the heck? I went with her to this event. I had no idea what I was getting into. And I went to this event with hundreds of women, excited, happy, cheering for each other. I was used to, you get a group of women working together, or, unfortunately, church, family, and a lot of times they're stabbing each other in the back. That was my experience. So I was amazed at the warmth of the atmosphere and how they talked about having your priorities of faith first, family second, and then your career. I heard the success story of the guest speaker that night, and that she was, she was a homemaker, a stay-at-home mom, and had come into Mary Kay, and now, y'all, she's retired as a multimillionaire. And I was not a super outgoing person. I definitely tend to be more on the shy side, so I wasn't sitting there thinking I was going to take on the world, but I thought, you know what? I love this product and I love this atmosphere. I really like these women. Let me give it a try. So I started very part-time, just kind of getting samples and books in people's hands, maybe doing makeovers on 1 or 2 people at a time, because again, I was really, really shy. And I started to fall in love with the before and after of I started to realize it was so not about me. And when I was getting together with these women, that they maybe weren't feeling great about themselves, or maybe they were stressed, or, had a lot going on, and that little time focused just on them and showing them some things that really helped them look and feel their best it was like magic to me. I loved it. I loved the before and after of the look, and I loved the before and after of seeing a woman walk out of there with her shoulders a little straighter, a little bit of a boost of confidence. And so I just continued to grow my customer base, and then I also started to grow my team and move up into a leadership position with our company. 2 years into it in Minnesota, I just made the decision to move across the country and move to Alabama. My family's originally from here, and this is just always where my heart's been. This is where I wanted to raise my children. And so because we don't have territories in Mary Kay, I was able to keep the customers and the team that I had built across the country and move to another part of the country and continue to build my business. Some of those team members and customers are still with me today, 25 years later. So I moved down here, and we don't have a aggressive pushy approach. Again, it is so much about offering a service and building relationships. And so I would pass out a book, pass out a sample, ask for referrals, and it just grew and grew and grew from there. Now, y'all, I represent over 180 beauty consultants on my team all over the United States, and over 500 customers all over the United States. I've earned some beautiful accolades within our company. I'm currently driving my 10th free Mary Kay car. We earned our very first Mary Kay car in 1999, and now we're working on making car number 11, the pink Cadillac. We've gone through all the different levels of cars, because there's different levels of cars that you can earn, and we're working on making number 11, my 25-year anniversary with Mary Kay, the pink Cadillac. So we'd love for you to be a part of that. Couple of things, I want to touch on as well is throughout that journey. I want to share that I am a domestic violence survivor. And so halfway through that journey, I found myself overnight as a single mom with one income. And because of my Mary Kay, I was able to support myself and my 2 sons at the time. Then I had another son, and qualify for my mortgage on my own, and take care of my family. And I'm forever grateful for that. And then never thought in a million years I would remarry, but I did a few years later, and found an amazing godly man that God blessed me with, and together we've been blending our family now for 11 years. And so I can truly say I have worked this business with babies, with toddlers, with teenagers, with college age kids, going through a divorce, as a single mom, falling in love, and blending a family, all of those different seasons. And I love now the opportunity to coach women in their business, at whatever their season of life is, and help them build their futures with their Mary Kay. So a couple of quick things about the company. Again, we are a multi-billion-dollar, debt-free, privately owned company that we can just be so proud of all the accolades. The product is the same quality as a department store brand, but the retail price is lower for the customer because we don't have the overhead of being in a department store. So it creates a win-win for everybody. And again, we kind of become kind of the magic of what we do, because based on market research, women want a relationship experience when they make a purchase. And it's kind of like going to your trusted hairdresser. Like, you wouldn't just jump around and go to any hairdresser. Like, you go to the one that listens to you, that knows you, that you've you've built a friendship with, and we kind of become like that as the beauty consultant, keep up with people's preferences and deliver to their office or their home, or hurry up and get something to them, before they're about to go out of town. And so it really becomes a valuable asset to our clients' lives. I love offering that service. And so our first avenue of income is selling the product. And we as beauty consultants, we make 50%. We make half of everything we sell. Basically, we buy the product at the wholesale cost from the company and turn around and sell it at the retail price to our customer. We make 50%. They're getting that high quality product and service at a great retail price. So it's a win-win for everybody. So how do we do that? How do we build customers? There's several different ways. You can get together with people and do makeover sessions with just one or two. You can do more of a party session. You can utilize our website. That is $30 for the website for the year, you guys, where you can build customers all over the United States. And you can also utilize social media to get your message out there of your product and your service. The reorders, y'all, become a large source of income. So if you can imagine, if you get someone's foundation matched up right, their skin looking good, their colors, seasonal colors, just what they love, they're going to come back to you over and over and over again for that. So the reorders just become an avalanche sometimes of just filling orders, you guys. So that's the sales end of it. And a lot of times people say, oh, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to be pushy. And I'm always like, oh, that's exactly the kind of people we want to represent our company, because we don't want a pushy sales type. We want people that want to build a customer base that they can serve, that they can build relationships with. That's what we're looking for. And again, there's no quotas. So some people just enjoy kind of getting their own product at cost and serving, a handful of family and friends. Some people work the business a little bit more, where they start to build that customer base to 50, 75, 100. And then some of our girls are running right alongside of me. And my goal and passion is to give away everything that I've ever done with this company, more, bigger, better, faster, to anybody that wants my mentoring and wants to take my position and higher. So that's the sales end of it. Now there is another avenue of income called the team building aspect of it. And, I love the team building aspect of it for many different reasons, but the way that Mary Kay Ash structured this is so brilliant. So as you build a team of women, in your customer base, you're going to notice women that have an entrepreneurial spirit, or people that start to ask you questions about the business, and you get to hand select who you work with, who represents your team. And so whatever makeup those girls order every month, to, product wise, to serve their customers, Mary Kay gives you a percentage of that out of the company's profit, not out of your team members' pocket or percentage in any way. And that's super important, because there's other home-based businesses that the only way you make money is just to sign people up. And like the higher up people get a better discount, and the people beneath them get less of a discount on the product. That's not how Mary Kay works. When I share our opportunity, I am sharing the exact same earning potential that I have, and I love that. All of us as beauty consultants make 50% on the sale of the product, and all of us, those team building commissions and bonuses are paid to us directly from Mary Kay's pocket. And that's why originally they told Mary Kay Ash, this is never going to work. You are going to go broke. But she believed so much. She knew what worked and what didn't work. And she believed in the power of a woman's intuition. And look at where we are today. It's incredible. A global force to be reckoned with. I'm so proud. And so for me, when my team was small, those team building commissions monthly range between $100 to $500 a month. And that was nice extra income to have coming in. To date, my team building checks range between $3,000 to $5,000 a month. And that doesn't include my sales, you guys. And the last 3 years, I've retailed over $40,000 of product each year, just myself personally. So I have those sales coming in. I have my team building commissions clients coming in, and then the avenue of income of driving a free Mary Kay car, no car payments since 1999, and they provide 80% of the car insurance, and they reimburse you on your tags. So, you know, for me, at my level, I work about 25 to 30 hours a week, but when I started as a part-time consultant, I was looking at maybe 5 to 7 hours a week. And so again, you can choose to stay at that level, you can choose to build. That's the beauty of it. I do want to quick state this. One of the things I love about the team building is when I started, my Mary Kay mentors, yes, they mentored me in business, but they also taught me how to grow personally and spiritually. And starting with your first team member, that's your opportunity to influence and bless and lead another person. And that is what I love, to really pay that forward and be able to give that gift to my team. So that's the team building avenue of income you can open up to yourself. Big team, little team, however you want to do that. One of the questions people ask is, how do we educate our beauty consultants? And there's several different ways. First of all, when somebody gets started, they have a lot of educational material in their starter kit. I'm going to talk about the starter kit in a minute. As soon as somebody gets started, they get instant access to a free consultant resource website that has videos, product ingredients, everything that you would need to self-train, self-educate. There's literally a library called, a video library called Mary Kay University that you can self-train. So everything is right there. Also, myself and the person that sponsors you in the business, we're right here. If you are within even a 5, 6, 7 hour range from where I live, we can actually come and assist you with your first launch parties. There's so much that we can do over the phone, through video, through FaceTime, through phone calls, through text messages. We have a private Facebook group for our team that I put weekly videos in and all kind of training and information. So the education, oh, and one other thing too, we have local meetings here that you can come and actually get your product knowledge and get hands-on training, bring models to have makeovers. And if you're out of town from us, we can actually plug you into a meeting in your area. And even though you belong to our team, they will welcome you and be happy to have you be a part of their training as well. And so I think that's a big deal, because it's important for you to know what education and training is available to you. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. The support and the education is there and available for you. What it takes to get started is to order a kit. Your kit is $100 plus tax and shipping, and has over $400 of full-size product, demo product, mirrors, trays, applicators, educational material, everything that you would need to educate yourself and do at least 30 faces. And y'all, if you think of it this way, if you did 30 faces, and even on a low average, each person bought $50 worth, that's $1,500, and half of that's your profit, and you're on your way. Isn't that amazing? Now, Mary Kay does allow us to carry products on hand. It's a benefit to be able to make that on-the-spot delivery, but that's totally up to you. Some people, you know, present the product, take the sales, collect the money, place the order, and then go back and deliver. Some people choose to carry a little stock of product on hand. Some people choose to start with a bigger store on hand. That's an individual decision, and that's a second conversation that we have. Once you say, I'm going to get started, I'm going to order my kit, and then we talk about your situation and what's best for your goals. But the important thing for you to know is there's a 90% buyback guarantee. So what that means is, if you get your kit, you get some product on hand, I always say give it a good year, give this a good solid year. And after that year, if you decide, you know, this just isn't for me, I met some people, learned some skills, and I'm going to move on, you can send that product back to Mary Kay, and they'll pay you 90% of what you paid for it. So they take a bigger risk on us, you guys, than we do on them. And that's huge to know. So really, you have nothing to lose. I feel like every woman benefits from the personal and professional growth from being a part of our company for at least a year. And so basically, the last little tidbit I want to share with you is that it is a great tax benefit to own your own business. So we're like a Schedule C or 1099. So there are expenses to your household that can become tax write-offs at the end of the year. So it can even be like a portion of your rent and your mortgage, anything to do with your cell phone, internet access, mileage on your car. If you travel home, like if you live away from your hometown and you travel there for a visit and you establish customers, you can even write off a portion of your trip. So that's a very interesting, important thing to know, that a home-based business can really give you a lot of tax write-offs. It helps if you're a person that pays in usually at the end of the year, it helps you not pay in as much, or if you're a person that gets back, it helps you get more of a refund. And that's just a matter of some simple training and keeping up with your receipts. So basically, you guys, what I have found that most women, once they hear a little bit more about how our company works, that they can make a yes or no decision within 24 hours. So you probably fit into what I would call A, B, or C. Okay, A is, you know what, absolutely, I've been looking for something flexible like this. I want to give it a try. So if you're an A, please reach out to your consultant and just let her know, I want to take that first step and order my kit. And what will happen, she'll send you an email with a link in it. You click on the link, you put in your personal information, Visa, Master, Discover, and order your kit, and it comes to your door in a few days, UPS, and it's gorgeous. And when you do that, it will send both me and your sponsor an email notification so that we know to be in touch with you to take you through your next steps. B is, I need a little bit of time to marinate on this. I need a little bit more information. And I have some detailed documents that we can make sure we either text or email to you so that you can look over. You can come visit one of our meetings and meet some of the women and kind of see what the atmosphere is like. If you're a B, my suggestion is this: start making a list of everybody that you can think of in town and out of town that are potential customers for you. And as you think of questions, reach out to me or reach out to your beauty consultant and ask those questions. And then I know within 24 to 48 hours, she'll check back in with you and see what your final decision is. Because, you know, if you decide it's not for you, she immediately wants to pivot back and continue to serve you as an amazing customer. And C is that this sounds amazing, I want to support you, but I'm going to remain a customer. And y'all, we love our customers. We love to pamper you. We love to serve you. We love to give you free gifts in your orders. And you are our greatest source of referrals. And so if you are going to remain a loyal customer, we love you. We're grateful for you. And if you think of somebody that you think, after hearing this information, you think, you know what, so-and-so, either in town or out of town, might be really good at this business. If you refer her to, me, if you're my customer, or your beauty consultant, and she ends up coming into Mary Kay on our team, we will make sure that you are gifted with $50 of free products. So you can kind of be our eyes and ears looking for maybe incognito entrepreneurs out there that are looking for the right fit. Okay, so hopefully this helps. I cannot thank you enough for taking time. I know time is precious, is a precious, precious commodity. And the fact that you would take the time to listen to this and give your honest feedback, I'm very grateful. Okay, so I hope that I get to meet you face to face one day soon, and that every aspect of your life is blessed. Thanks again so much for listening. Have a great day.